Oh yes, this is Agri once again, and this is your marriage channel. And in this video, I want to be talking about the wedding night. Okay, so I want to talk about how to have a successful, a beautiful wedding night. Of course, on this channel, we are building successful marriages, no divorce, no domestic violence, happy marriages. Happy marital unions is our focus. And why is it important to have a wedding night? And how can one really have a successful wedding night? First, it is important to understand that you, as a couple, you need a wedding night. And therefore, you must plan in advance to have it. You see, most people will focus so much on the party. They will pay for the cake. They will pay for the, for the costumes. They will pay for food and make everyone happy, and they forget to book themselves into a hotel, and a beautiful hotel, into a room when they are ready to spend their wedding night. So as you plan your wedding, as you plan your marriage, do not forget to plan your wedding night. It is very, very important. Therefore, I want to give you about 3 reasons why you should have a wedding night. Now, if you thought you don't need it, this is why you need a wedding night. Number 1, we recommend as a church, as we are doing counseling for the couples, we recommend that newly married couples should spend their first time together at a place where they can have maximum privacy. Don't go to your shrink's house or to your father's home on your wedding night. Find a place that really gives you what we call maximum privacy, where you'll have uninterrupted conversation with your spouse, where you'll have so many things that you would have loved to do on your wedding night. Just find a place that is truly private, so that you can enjoy yourself. Okay, so these are 3 things why a wedding night is important. Number 1, you do not have another chance to relive your first experiences. Okay, you have dated this girl for some time, you have dated this young man for some time, you have admired her beauty, you have admired his demeanor and everything. On your first wedding night, that's the time you need to have you relive your experience with each other. Okay, you do not have another. So if you waste it, maybe you miscarry it. If you miscarry that experience, you may not have it the way you would have it. Okay, so please, it is very important, because at your wedding night, you will relive, you'll get a chance, you'll get an opportunity to relive your first experiences together. Okay? Number 2, you need to have a memorable first time experience to serve as a reference point. Okay? Yeah, I have seen people who really talk about their wedding nights, and they have this beautiful memory of their first wedding night. My God, what a beautiful experience. You need this beautiful memory. The better part of our lives are made up of those beautiful memories that we have had before. So purpose in your heart to create a beautiful memory at the inception of your marriage. Okay, by planning in advance to have a wedding night. Okay, so it is very important. Many challenges lie ahead in marriage, and it is good to have a memorable, never to be forgotten landmark you can look back to with joy. In that, you'll be encouraged always. That memorable wedding night will always become an encouragement. Like I've mentioned up here, that there are many challenges in marriage ahead. So it's better to create a beautiful starting point that you can always refer to whenever you will need some encouragement to go ahead and keep moving in your marriage. Lastly, it is important to spend money on yourselves. Why spend money on buying some people meat, chicken, fish, what, and everybody eats and takes the gifts home, and then you guys remain miserable? Let me tell you, I am a pastor. I have had to pick couples who are not sure of their next move after everyone has gone home. They didn't book for a hotel. They have not planned their honeymoon,
and are stranded at the reception. This is a very risky thing that most couples who are at the wedding do. Please prepare in advance for your wedding night. Prepare a room somewhere. Prepare a car that will drive you there. I have had to pick couples on the reception who are stranded. Can you imagine? Everyone has left. The service providers are pulling down their things and they are seated. They have nowhere to go. They have not planned anything in advance to spend their wedding night. So those of us who are helping our friends organizing their marriages and their wedding ceremonies, be sure to always prepare to help them consider this thing. It is very important to prepare their first wedding nights, prepare their honeymoons. Honeymoons should be included in the budget if we want our goleis, our wedding couples, to begin their wedding on a good note. I hope this has been helpful. Go ahead and subscribe, invite somebody, share with your friends, and they'll be blessed. Thank you so much.